This is Jimmy Butler, and he's just been caught trash-talking Nikola Jokic in front of the cameras in the middle of the court with the entire NBA world watching. This single moment went instantly viral. But what really happened that night? And how did one shouted line spiral into suspensions, Twitter beef, and a finals matchup that changed everything? It's November 8, 2021. Denver Nuggets versus Miami Heat. The game isn't close. Denver is running away with it. But with just over 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Morris makes a hard take foul on Jokic. It looks reckless. And Nikola, usually calm, snaps. He lowers his shoulder and shoves Morris from behind, sending him crashing to the floor. The arena gasps. Players rush in, referees blow whistles, chaos erupts. And right there, on live television, Jimmy Butler points across the court and yells, "Bring your ass to the back!" Social media instantly takes it as Butler calling out Jokic himself. The clip explodes online. Overnight, what looked like a simple scuffle becomes a headline story. Jimmy Butler versus Nikola Jokic. The NBA steps in fast. By the next day, the league announces penalties. Jokic gets suspended 1 game for unsportsmanlike conduct. Morris, the one who started it, is fined $50,000. And Jimmy Butler? He gets slapped with a $30,000 fine for attempting to escalate the altercation. But that wasn't the end. Morris doesn't bounce back immediately. The shove leaves him with whiplash, and he ends up missing nearly 58 straight games. That's almost 5 months away from the court, one of the longest absences of his career. Meanwhile, the feud takes on a life of its own online. Marcus Morris, Markieff's twin brother, jumps on Twitter to defend him. The Jokic brothers respond with their own account, promising to stand by Nikola. Suddenly, this isn't just a Heat versus Nuggets storyline, it's a full-on family feud playing out in real time. Fans circle one date on the calendar, November 29, the rematch in Miami. The NBA world is waiting for war. When the Nuggets arrive in Miami, tension is sky high, security is tighter than ever, and in the stands, the Jokic brothers themselves sitting directly behind Denver's bench. Cameras catch them every few minutes. Everyone in the building is waiting for fireworks. But guess what? Nothing happens. No brawls, no revenge fouls. Denver wins quietly, 120-111. The most exciting moment, seeing the Jokic brothers just watching. The expected fight never comes. Instead, the tension simmers beneath the surface, leaving fans unsatisfied but still hungry for more. Underneath the drama, the personal consequences are heavy. Morris doesn't step back on the court until March 2022. That one shove cost him over half a season. Jokic, despite his suspension, takes accountability in his post-game comments. He says,
"No, I felt it bad for real because actually I was looking. Then I asked for I don't know who showed me the clip, and actually his head snapped back. So I feel really bad."
And the MVP admits he lost control. And Jimmy Butler? He never actually laid a hand on anyone that night. Yet his fine is one of the biggest. Why? Because the league saw his words as escalating the situation. A single shouted line, 10 seconds of passion cost him $30,000. For fans, this was just entertainment. For the players, it was career-altering. But here's where the story takes a surprising turn. 2 years later, during the 2023 NBA Finals, Butler reveals the truth. The line that went viral, "Bring your ass to the backs," wasn't even aimed at Jokic. That's right. Butler admits,
"But I don't think it has too much to do with anything. It's a thing of the past, high-level competition. But I will say, I wasn't talking to Jokic. That wasn't my beef, so make sure you write that. And the individual who I was talking to definitely know who I was talking to."
For months, even years, fans had been replaying that clip, convinced it was a personal call-out. And it wasn't. The so-called beef between Butler and Jokic was mostly a creation of social media. What everyone thought they saw wasn't the real story. But if there was no personal beef, the basketball rivalry spoke for itself. After the incident, Denver quietly dominated Miami. In the 2022-23 season, the Nuggets swept the Heat in both regular season matchups. And then came the big stage, the 2023 NBA Finals. Denver versus Miami. Jokic versus Butler. The perfect full circle moment. Game by game, Denver proved they were the better team. Jokic was unstoppable, posting the first 3-0-2-0-1-0 triple-double in NBA Finals history. He and Jamal Murray even became the first teammates ever to record 30-point triple-doubles in the same Finals game. It was dominance on every level. The series ended 4-1. The Denver Nuggets won their first championship in franchise history. And Nikola Jokic walked away as Finals MVP. And how did Jimmy Butler react? Not with more trash talk, not with hostility. Instead, he showed respect. He praised Jokic's defense. He acknowledged his greatness. The supposed rivalry ended with admiration, not animosity. So, what really happened when Jimmy Butler trash-talked Nikola Jokic? The truth is, he didn't. That viral clip sparked fines, suspensions, injuries, and years of heated debates. But at the heart of it, it was a misunderstanding. What started as chaos in Denver ended as history in the finals. Jokic lifting a trophy, Butler giving him his flowers, and fans realizing that sometimes the loudest story isn't the truest one. This wasn't the birth of a rivalry, it was the beginning of respect.